Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. It is Friday, so I hope you have had a good week. I hope that you're looking forward to this weekend. All right, so it is Friday. It is Friday. Please take a little time to set an intention for what it is you would like this weekend to bring you. Because setting your intention actually kind of puts the energy out into the universe, what it is you want, which then allows the universe to flow that back to you. So, that's how it all works. I didn't turn any lights on. Oh well, we're gonna go natural lighting today. All right. So, Monday night, I'm going to get together in the community meetup at subkit.com/guidance311. So please, if you are feeling like it's resonating with you, I would love for you to join us and check out the description box for what it is we're going to be doing in that meetup, because I have some very detailed agenda. So if you're looking to transform or transmute some traumas and dramas, if you're looking to get into connection with spirit, if you're looking to ask me questions about what I'm up to, what this is all about, if this is for you, or where you are on your journey, if you're needing some kind of help with that, you're in a spot or on a level you're not quite sure what's going on, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, that's what this is going to be all about. All right, so let's see what we've got for today. And also, if you're part of the Guidance 311 group, I have dropped the pick a card for the weekend. The Hierophant came out. I don't get this card very often, but this is all about you really getting into connection with your divinity, your magnificence, being on a spiritual awakening path, getting more in connection with your intuition. So the Hierophant is coming in to kind of bring you that validation that what you're experiencing is very true. What you know that you know, but you don't know how you know, it's true. Because you are coming out of contentious, difficult energies, and sometimes we can't do that if we feel like we're by ourselves, or we don't have the guidance or the knowingness in which way to go or how to maneuver. So keep going, because the Queen of Cups is here to say you're on the right road. Standing in your power is the way to go. Really grounding yourself into how you're feeling and going with that. So even if how you're feeling maybe doesn't make somebody else comfortable or a situation comfortable, it's about you, because you're ready to move away from things that just aren't serving you, and you're ready to use your intuition, your connection to your sovereignty. Because this is a big ending. This is a very big ending. This is you really moving away from something that it's just not who you are anymore. It's not where you are anymore. You know, we have to evolve. We're here to evolve. And so whatever's been weighing on you, whatever you've been fighting against, and for some of you it's that inner fight, that inner holding yourself back, like warring with yourself. Can I take this step? Can I go in that direction? Can I change? Can I be uncomfortable? But this ending, the way it's happening, I don't feel like you're going to be able to move away from it, because it really is bringing you into connection with your divine feminine. So even if you're masculine or feminine watching this, it's all about stepping into your divine feminine, your creativity, your capacity to love and nurture, and love yourself and nurture yourself if that's what you need to do. But I do feel like with all of this very female energy, it's the divine feminine that's coming in to say it's not about standing in your authority, nobody's right, nobody's wrong, or you're not right or you're not wrong. So if this is an external situation or an internal situation, this reading is going to work for both. But it just means that you are moving into your divine feminine, which is going to allow your creativity. It's going to allow you to be able to come into connection with love for yourself and love for others in a way that you may not have been able to step into before. And this ending, for some of you, it really is ending this battle. So battle of wills between people, battle of your inner, your ego, battling your ego, which is trying to keep you safe by keeping you playing small. So again, internal or external, you are definitely coming into an end that is bringing you into divine feminine energy to allow you to love, be loved, powerful from your heart space, and make the necessary changes. And the Hierophant is coming in to say you're not doing it alone. You're not doing it alone. Your team of guides, angels, ascended masters, guardian angels, crossed over loved ones, whatever you believe in is out there. That's who's coming in to be with you through this evolution. Because that's what all these light codes have been about in the Lionsgate energy and in the full moon and some other transits that are going on. Definitely check with your astrologer. But it's time. It's time. It's time to know that what is ending is taking you into a more powerful position for yourself or for others in a way that is leading you into your purpose, your passion, who you are. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Karen. Awesome. Awesome. So safe travels to the family. Oh, good morning, Kathy. Good morning. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yes. Good morning, Avi. All right, so the advice is to take a step back. So as this ending, this evolution is happening, it's like don't force it. Don't strive and drive. Don't try to push anything. Take a step back and allow things to kind of fall into place the way they need to. One step at a time. One step at a time. Nothing has to be gotten in a day. Nothing has to be gotten in a day. And for some of you, you might be ready for that. You might be ready for it to be gotten in a day, but it's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. Energy has to be joined up. Resources have to be put in place. Opportunities have to open up. So allow it to flow and happen in the way that it is going to be, through grace and ease for everyone involved, or for yourself. Again, for some of you, this is a very internal evolution. For some of you, it's more external. So I'm really liking these cards from AskAngels.com by Melanie Buckler. It's her latest deck, and I can't for the life of me remember the name of it. So, yes, it looks like this. She did not color them, so you actually, if you had talent and skill, you could take some colored pencils and actually make these into your color palette. But I don't have skill. I don't have... I actually have like a hereditary nervous system, I don't want to say disorder, but I'm not steady. I shake. And so me trying to color these very intricate, it would be a mess, and I would hate it. So I will leave them black and white, but I'm really liking this deck, if you want to know the truth. So I had the grandbaby last night, so I'm been up since about 4 o'clock this morning. So I definitely feel a nap in my future. Not right away after this video, but it won't be long, I don't think. All right, let's see what I have for this deck. What it needs to be or wants to be added. Oh, we got 2. Oh, boundaries. Detach from drama. Know when to say no. Have a strong aura. So yes, it is about setting boundaries. And sometimes we have to set those boundaries, not just with other people, but with ourselves. So setting boundaries as far as like not self-sabotaging, not negative self-talking, not doing what you know you need to do. So you might need to make a list. You may need to set up a reward system with yourself, but really recognize where you're letting yourself down. And for those of you who have to set those inner boundaries, very important. And for some of you, you may have to set external boundaries with the people in your life where you are evolving and they're either not respecting it or they've never respected you and your sovereignty. They've always taken advantage of your gifts, your talents, who you are, what you bring to the table. And so for some of you, some of these boundary settings might be they don't get a seat at your table anymore. And so, you know, that death card can definitely be where, you know, things are ending in a way that you really are disconnecting because it's the healthy thing to do. The healthy thing to do. And surrender. Oh, I love that these 2 came out together. Wow. Trust the divine. Release the outcome. Say yes to life. Surrendering is a process of not striving and driving, not worrying about the how and the when something's going to show up, just putting the intention out there and then allowing it to flow into your experience. It could take time. It could take years. But if you're taking the steps you're being guided to take, if you're staying in high vibrational frequency of gratitude, things will show up. Live in integrity, and things will show up. Set your boundaries with others or yourself. Things will show up. But we have to do our work. We have to do our part. I really am liking these cards the more I use them. I don't know why I wasn't using them sooner. All right. I'm just going to round out this message today with some Ask Angel cards. So go ahead, if you do have a question, feel free to ask it in your head. And then let's see what the cards want to bring to us. Oh, Cynthia, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, sometimes you're right, Karen. Things do need to be black and white. Yeah, I agree. I agree. All right, so I'm not going to do a pick a card. I'm just going to see what comes out. So the message is going to be for you if you are watching this on the replay and you've asked a question in your head, or you're here live and you've asked a question in your head. And I don't know how many I'm going to get, so we're just going to see what Spirit wants to bring us. I'm so sorry. I had life kind of explode, as it does sometimes, yesterday, so I was unable to do the consciousness conversation with Dr. Thomas at 3:30. So we will be back next Thursday talking about forgiveness and its impact. So I do apologize for those of you who were ready for us to show up, and I was unable to. All right, we got 2. So we got unlikely and remain positive. So with this unlikely card, I feel like it's going to be unlikely that it happens at the time that you want it to. and also unlikely that it's going to happen the way that you want it to. However, if you remain positive, it's going to show up, but it's going to show up in a way that you may not expect, and it's going to show up in a way that, in a time that you won't expect. So that's where the surrender comes into place, because remember, we have to be open to receiving and allowing it to come in when it's right, and the universe, your highest self, knows when it's right. We don't have that. That's why we have to surrender the how and the when. We have to say that we're just going to stay positive. We're going to live in gratitude. We're going to take the steps we're being brought to take. We're going to stay living in integrity. Praying is the asking, meditating is the receiving. So as this is joining up the dots, as it's being brought to you, in the time that it's taking, get into connection with Source, however that looks for you. And you'll feel their love, you'll feel their presence, you'll know that they're working on your behalf, even if it's not showing up when you think you need it or how you think you need it. They have the bigger playbook. They know what's better for us. All right. I know that's a hard message. I do. I know when you're in desperate situations, when you're in despair, when you're in those lowest vibrational frequencies, it can be really not what you want to hear. You want to hear things are going to happen and this is when it's going to happen. It's not the way it works, unfortunately, and I had to learn that the hard way. I've struggled with surrender for a very, very long time, and I'm finally just now getting it. It is difficult, especially when you are having a root chakra fear of your safety, your stability, your foundation, your relationships. It can be really, really daunting, really, really hard. So that's where we have to get into connection so that we know that we're not alone. We know that what is coming, and it's going to be good when it gets here, and just be open to that. And if you need help with this, that is what Monday night is all about. August 22nd, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Please go to the link above, subkit.com/guidance311. Grab your seat. There's plenty of seats. Plenty of seats. So please, 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 if you're resonating, if you're feeling like you need the help, even if you don't feel like you'll ever be back, who knows where we go sometimes. We never know how this is all going to play out. You know, sometimes you're brought to something way before you need it, but, and this happened to me all the time when I was on my very beginning of my journey. I kept getting like indications and I kept seeing things, but it just didn't resonate with me at that time. But then when I needed it, I was like, oh, I remember, or oh, I remember, or oh, this was, so even though I may not be where you're resonating right now, it might be one of those tools that you just put in your back pocket until you're ready, and that's okay too. All right, so that's what I have on a Friday. Those of you who are in the Guidance 311 group, grab your pick a card for the weekend. If you're not there, feel free to join. Feel free to join. That is just a fun community where we can all share uplifting and messages and inspiration and energy. Yeah. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your weekend. I'm sending you so many blessings, so much love. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.